not a very long time ago, we came out with that campaign where we provided our consumers a more visible benefit from eating tuna. I don't know if you remember that we brought out 3 hot new male endorsers, and of course the hot female endorsers, Jesse, Paolo, Elmo, and so James. And the quick and dirty report is it was actually our most, by far, most effective and impactful campaign, at least over the last few years. And if you look through the Facebook page, you could see hundreds and hundreds of consumers posting their before and after pictures without abs, and after a few months, without abs, and after a few months, biglang ayun na, nagka-abs na, taking inspiration from the endorsers. So again, for your support behind that campaign, thank you very much. But we always believe in taking it a level up or a level higher. Of course, our ultimate endorser for pinapanood ko pa lang yan, nagkakabalbas na ako eh. Yung talagang intense when it comes to being the equity pillar of the brand. The guy that, of course, is, well, you can see Derek is in all of the standings, is the ultimate endorser for Century Tuna. And that's why follow or adhere to the prescriptions communicated by the brand. We thought, siguro mahirap naman na we keep pushing them to get fit, healthy, have abs, but we wanted to provide more information on how they'll probably be able to do it. And there's this interesting insight that we found out about that good balance between diet and exercise. The magic formula, of course, is 70-30. 70-30 will yield the best result for having a fit body. And therefore, a good partner for that 70% aspect of the good fit would be someone who represents 100% as well of what Century is all about. So that's the whole point about bringing this campaign out. When we wanted to talk about 100% tuna, of course, it's the 100% endorser, Derek Ramsay, who's going to be meeting you in a short.
If this is a step even further, showing you exactly how they their journey to having that healthier lifestyle.
So we started with the flakes and oil, which we all know, followed by the Century Tuna Light, and then we started with the red line, our premium line, and then the corn tuna, and then lastly with our canned bangus. All our products which we launched are healthy choices which we provide to our consumers for their varying tastes and needs. So we'll tackle more on Century Tuna Light, as we know, because this is the product we're pushing right now. It's 100% tuna, and its light offering is particularly for diet-conscious individuals, which apply to almost all our consumers in our target market. It's also 50% less salt and 50% less fat. So as we all know, the benefits of tuna include being good for your heart, which we've been educating our consumers for years now. It being high in protein, very strong, and high in antioxidants and in B vitamins. What most of you don't also know is that on top of that, it's also a good nutritious source of selenium, magnesium, and potassium. And on top of that, what Century Tuna has been hyping on is the belly fat factor. The omega-3 helps burn belly fat and the formation of our fat here in our, which hence our ads show that with proper diet, and of course 70% of the diet and 30% exercise, we're able to get the abs as epitomized by our endorser, Mr. Derek Ramsay. So all of this leads to our brand being a brand that pushes the healthy lifestyle, and we are your partners for that sexy physique and that healthy lifestyle, which will continue as we all want to achieve. And Mr. Derek Ramsay has been our endorser since 2009. We're very happy that he's back on board. So here's the ad in case some of you haven't seen it.
You know, you look like you were just having fun. I think it was just a normal day in the gym for you, no?
It was a lot of fun, but was very painful afterwards. But,
You make it look easy though. Derek, I think a lot of people can agree with me when we say, aside from, of course, your many talents and from how people admire you for your great personality, one of the things that people admire you most for is how disciplined you are, how dedicated you are when it comes to maintaining fit and healthy physique. So maybe you could tell us a little bit more about how that is for you.
yes, I really like to live an active lifestyle. And going back 2009 when I started with Century, it's actually longer than that. I was consuming the product when I was in college pa.
Wow.
Because I went to school with Leo, and he would bring cans and cans of Century Tuna to college in the US. And I was already using it there. And for anyone who knows me, they know that I compete in different sports. And I used to believe that it's all about just working out. But if you don't focus on what you're putting into your body, it sometimes goes the other way.
That's right. Some people think that, if you dedicate your whole life to the gym, then you will already see the results that you're looking for. But actually,
there's many factors. If you go to the gym, you work out hard, that's good.
Yes.
But then after that, you cheat and you eat a burger, you eat this and you eat that.
That's true. Cheat days.
You can have cheat days, but if you do it every time you work out, or the other way around, that because you want your abs to come out and you have that mentality na, sige, I'll starve myself para I'll burn the fat, that's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, if you compare actually my pictures from 2009, where I had that belief, I would work out like crazy. I would eat a lot of food, but I was taking in the wrong
kind of food.
Yeah, and if you compare the pictures, I've never been this fit in my entire life. So I'm no longer 18 years old, but I'm very proud to say that I've never been in better shape in my life.
So 70-30, that's what we saw in the commercial.
Yes.
So 70, could you walk us through the 70-30 so that it's clear for everyone?
You still, of course, you need to work out. That's
Yes.
important. But it's more important to actually concentrate more on what you're putting in. And if you're working out, you're tearing the muscles, right? So you need protein
To replenish.
and all of that. And what I like about Century Tuna, it provides that.
Yes,
It tastes good. And now with their easy open can,
that's true.
I don't have to ask my PA to get a can opener on the set and open it up and give it to me. I just do it myself and take it. And I can, after a hard workout, I feel my body recovering because of the protein that I'm taking. And it gives me not just a better physique, that's a bonus, but when I perform in my sports, I feel like I can perform better.
That's
and
true.
stronger.
Because some people think that, you can lead an active lifestyle, but they don't put the food in, and that will not work for you.
Yeah.
That's just going to deteriorate your body. Actually, would you care to share which is your particular favorite kind of Century Tuna?
Mahilig ako sa maanghang eh, so it's the hot and spicy. What's
Nice.
great about the Century Tuna Light, they have a hot and spicy.
That's
so
true.
I get that flavor, plus it's got 50% less fat and less salt. So it's perfect for me. And another thing is, I mentioned earlier that you starve yourself, you do that. That's not good for you. And I've learned that every time I'm hungry, before I skip meals, do that, I feel weak the next day. When you're hungry, you should put something in. And having Century Tuna Light open up fills me up, and it's good for me. So I feel stronger, and when I go into my competitions, I perform so much better.
Aside from that, though, how else do you enjoy your Century Tuna? Are there specific recipes that you do?
I prefer it straight out of the can, but
Okay.
what's great about Century, they do provide recipes for you out there. I think you can go to their website,
Yes.
and they'll provide different recipes. Most people think that eating healthy is, boring, bland,
yeah.
but I think it's changed. It used to be that way, right? But nowadays, it's so much easier to find healthy food that's got flavor and is, at the end of the day, good for you. Guys, follow this formula. I guarantee it. You can come back to me if it doesn't work. the 70-30 does work, and you have to be really dedicated in everything that you do. Going to the gym is good, or finding something that you like, sport, maybe go out and run with friends. Getting up in the morning, that's a lot of hard work, but it's even harder to do the 70%, which is stop those foods that are not good for you. You can have a cheat day, every now and then, but I find it so much harder to be focused on what you're taking into your body. So if you can dedicate and work harder on that, you'll see results. And we just don't want, makita lang yung abs. Kasi meron din mga nagdadaya na labas abs but mahina sila. No, it's true. No. It's they're using it for, like, let's say, modeling and all that. But at the end of the day, it's not good for you. It's not healthy. So you want to provide the proper nutrients, the right food in your body, so that not just look good, that's the bonus, but you're also healthy.
So we're not just going for the 100% abs. We want the
needs or wants of our consumers, particularly the light, is 50% less fat and less salt. Then we have also our flaxseed oil for those who like using it for recipes like salads and sandwiches. We have corn tuna if you like the more savory. We have the hot and spicy variant for those who prefer spicy, but generally all are very healthy. You can also check our nutritional information.
You said you work out 15 minutes. So what is included in your workout routine, and what time of the day do you do it?
When I wake up, that's the first thing that I do. It's 3 exercises, which works over 300 muscle groups. Basically, it's squats for my lower body, then judo push-ups. For those who can't do judo push-ups, which is where you glide your chest up and down, you can do just normal push-ups, and then running sit-ups. And you do 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So 10 reps, then next exercise 10 reps, then next exercise 10 reps, and then paulit-ulit for 15 minutes walang pahinga. And then I follow it off with breakfast, because the food that you consume for dinner is already turned into energy. So the next morning, pwede mo nang gamitin. It's not kain, may energy ka na agad. It takes time to digest. So the next, while you're recovering or while you sleep, the next morning it's digested, it's ready for energy. Work out, and then follow it with Century Tuna.
Thank you very much, sir, for that question.